Hello folks, and welcome back to At the Gates. Last time, Clan Morthen helped defend this area versus all the rampaging bandits that were around, so we managed to basically make this area a little bit safer, which means now that Clan Ghost Eye will be making their way down here and looking for and laying more roads. You constructing a path? No, you construct a path next turn, I think. Yep. I actually have triggered a lot of these to fortify just to see if we can expand their areas. See if we can get fortify. We'll get that in area. Maybe we have get that one as well. These two are fortified. Maybe at some point we will reach that stone deposit over there. We have several iron deposits at the moment, so iron will never be a problem, I think, for us. We're just going to turn end and carry on from where we were before. Right, clans are idle. You've expanded a little bit. You now have that area. That is now within our bounds. It was suggested that I use. I can turn. Can I turn off my wheat production? Or maybe I can turn it off in the summer. Like stop transforming it into food and just stockpile it. Clans are idle. Right, you are going to construct a path there and keep making movement. Settlement is idle. Just produce treasure. There's nothing else you really need to do here, is there? You're still cutting blocks. We're not losing anything at the moment. Disable substitution for food. Clans are idle. You are... What, it's late January, so we're getting closer and closer. That is a hunter and a wheat farm. Offline in the cold, but sure. I'm slowly progressing. I can fortify you again, can't I? It'll cost me 20... Okay, look, that cost me a little bit too much. Fair enough. Once those tailors are done... I'll swap... Are we producing food again? No, we're not producing food. These are still offline. It is early February. Clans are idle. You... Carry on moving down. Construct a path. Clans are idle. Down there. You have found somebody. I'm sure we've seen them before. Vineyard and a barley farm. Settlement is idle. So you are our tiller. You're not really going to be used. You're not really being used a lot, are you? What can we make you for use during? Because during the winter, a tiller isn't really useful to us. Although it does require 30 tools every time I want to train you. That's one of the bad points in that. Can I train you in a discipline? Agriculture require 4 parchment. Okay, I'll keep you as a tiller then. You are still our tool maker. You are still our block cutter. How many families are you? You're 10. You are 9 families. You are 4 families. You are 2 families. Our tinkerers. Okie dokie, settlement idle. Just produce treasure and finish the turn. Okay, late February. Are you online again? No, you're not online either. You're still cold. Clans are idle. We're gonna go find out what these two are. Probably stone and wheat is the most likely explanation. Okay, we have a deserted farm here. Fair enough. Come on, tailors. Then I'll swap this lot over to. I'll swap my tinkerer. Until that's pretty. Okay, right. You construct a path. Are you online again? No, you two are still offline. It's still too cold. Praised. Treasures. Tailors. Right. Training clan. I'm going to train you into being a. It costs me what? It costs me 20 tools to train you up to being that. Although, tinkerers, scribes, bards, minstrels. Minstrels costs to train alcohol and boards, but other than that, you just generate 30 flame per turn. I've got 17. I'm gonna train you into bards. I need to have more. I need to have more. 6 fame per turn. What's my fame production at the moment? Is there any sort of overview for that? My fame stockpile is increasing by 4 per turn. I can change that up to 10 per turn. What's this? The next time I'll take 36 once you reach 180 fame. Okie dokie. So I can increase that to 6, which would lower it from 17 turns to about 7 turns. Okay, yep, so I am going to do that. I'm going to change you into bards. Is there any better way of making... No, I don't. You're going to be bards for a bit. We're going to study a profession as well. You're no longer a... There's hewers, make boards from timber, massive amount of boards from... A wood splitter would make 2 boards from 2. You make 10 boards from 5. Guild masters make 10 stone blocks from 5 coal each turn. Couturier make 10 fine cloth from 5 cloth, and sculptors make 60 fame from 5 stone blocks each turn. Big. We definitely want to start working our way towards steel. Steel, iron, and coal makes steel. We have coal makers, steel toolsmiths, steel weaponsmiths. I can actually sort of bypass armor smiths entirely, can't I? Armor is required for honor guards. There's no such thing as steel armor, is there? No, there's not. So I might want to get armor smiths now anyway, just so we have them on hand. Clans are idle. Your supply exhausted. 1 supply. You'll be fine. There's plenty of supply here. There's plenty of supply here. Right, bard, which means the next turn that should go down to 6 or something. There you go. 6 turns. Caravan is here. How are we doing? We're being produced from wheat. Can we stop producing the wheat? Can you start stockpiling that wheat? Is there a way to stockpile the wheat? Wheat production. Is there a way to stockpile wheat, or does wheat automatically get turned into food? Someone suggested I can disable substitution wheat for food. I don't think, because wheat has no other use, I don't think I can. Which means that's going to slowly go down because of the massive excess. The deficit is insane, right? Because I can't remember where it was. It was the massive amount of excess food I've got. Right, anyway, caravan. Anything I want from the caravan? I'll grab salt. I'll grab cloth and parchments. What's that? 60 there, 60. That's 120 there. 120 there. Flax, armor, weapons, tools, coal. I can grab 100 coal. There's no other use for that. Upgrade caravan will take me 80 treasure. Sure, I'll keep upgrading my caravan. Cool. Clans are idle. Never mind. Right, you can go there. Construct a path. Clans are idle. Can you actually go in there? Maybe you can't. It's definitely probably should wait for the yeah, I should probably wait for the identify deposit. Settlement is idle. Again, nothing. Not for another 5 turns. We can increase our clan limits with 10 cloth, which we have enough to spare. But boom, goes up to 24. We can now declare a kingdom if I so wished, which will give me 15 fame per turn. I could declare a kingdom, but then again, why? But then again, why? Right, so you're now active, you're now active. We're now producing... hang on. We're now producing 20.75. Training clans, not at the moment. 5 turns until we get a new clan in. What our next clan? My next clan probably could be like a Reaper or something. Grassland, forest grassland has a path. Is there a path here? There's a path there, okay. Okie dokie. Kind of want to bring maybe Clan Morthen back a bit. Because you're not really supposed to be scouting, are you? You're supposed to be defending us. Start working your way back. Settlement is idle. How are we doing? Okay, that's idle. Yep, you can keep moving back. These all completely... Oh, you can cross over there. Good. Produce treasure. Next turn we find out what that is. I'm going to guess iron or stone. If it's not iron or stone, I'll be very happy to hear that. But I'm guessing iron or stone. That's a coal deposit. That is really good. Hello. I'll move down here, construct a path. But that's actually really, really awesome. Produce treasure. That's good. I really like that. I really, really want that. That'll be very useful for me. It might be worth actually moving. I think I can move you, right? Abandon Relindis. Abandon that. You can move over there and construct a path there. Clans are idle. Keep making your path back. Settlement is idle. Next turn we'll have a clan. Clan Arnelm. Corrupt and reserved. Clan Arnhem has joined our tribe. Corrupt means you produce less resources, which means you're not very good at resources and you don't like social professions. Right, then I don't want you to be that. I can make you Tinkerer, though, which is kind of what we wanted to do with you, I guess. Kind of. Because I don't want you to be anything that requires making resources, because you will be horrible at it. Fine. A tinkerer you will be. Plans are idle. Right. You have to make your move over here. In due course. Plans are idle. You can make your move back up this way. You can identify what that is. Visit caravan. Then I have some fine cloth at the disposal. Nice. Do I want to sell anything? Because I can sell a lot of my cows. I can't sell all of my cows, but I can sell quite a lot of my cows. Have some cows. Have some cows. I can sell quite a lot of my timber as well. I can sell some stone blocks for cheap. What was it worth me selling? Sheep is worth me selling. Cloth, I'll get nothing for the cloth. Yeah, they want me to sell sheep and you have random steel weapons. Yeah, you are selling steel weapons. Yeah. So I can sell sheep at increased. Wow, at double price. Nice. Also, not double the price, double the profit. But I have no sheep. Okay, let us... nothing, we're good. We've got plenty of that. We've got plenty of everything. You know what? I'm okay for that. I'm okay for now. I can't buy a ton of fame, which is what I want right now. And they're idle. So there's enemy left rattled. No, I don't want to go in there at all. Not yet. Mortha needs to level up, become the next... What is the next tier in combat? Arnelm, yeah, you're still training to be Tinkerer, that's fine. What's our next tier of combat troop? Technically man-at-arms, I guess, which requires steel weapons and armor. They are classed only by knights and cataphracts in open terrain. Whereas lancers... honor guards... priests... make loads of knowledge, but require... Okay, so you can make... There's a feast, requires alcohol to train, that's large amounts of fame. Huntsmen, guild masters make money for each clan in a settled profession in honor. That's not great. Tariff collectors... doubles the amount of treasure production from trading posts. Ale makers, oil pressers, bread makers would double production there. Farms. Yep, okie dokie. A briner, like, makes a ton of food from food. Baker. Quintuples that production, but requires that. Brewers. Makes 10 alcohol from 4 wheat each turn. That requires steel tools, though. Yeah, we can start working towards steel tools. We are going to start working towards steel tools. There's no real way around it. We just have to start working on toward steel tools. Tinker will be ready shortly, so that'll vastly reduce that, and then we'll have toolsmiths, and yeah, that'll be fine. That will be fine. Steelmakers are going to be running up. Clan and idle. You can keep moving your way roughly to about there-ish, I think. I can actually fortify you, can't I? Because if I fortify you, I'll get you in range. Or I should get you in range. But not really, it's not really required at the moment. At the moment, we're okay. Adeland, Remshard. 13 turns left for the next clan to come in. I'm definitely requiring a large group of fruit trees. Nice. What do I want to do? I want to make my way over here. Over here. Is there anything up there? What would I do militarily speaking? There's one supply from the terrain up there. Can you go up in the hill? As you can see a little bit further. Good. Fine. You're moving forward. Everyone's moving forward. Everyone's moving along. Everyone's doing nice and pretty. Everyone's cutting things up. Okay. So, I forgot. Where do I see my produce consumes? Nope. Stored turns. Stored turns. Okay, that's not working out. I'm trying to find out where is I'm trying to figure out where is the clan family. Where's the? Because I remember finding the starvation. Each clan family consumes 0.2 per turn. All production of family knowledge will stop. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out where the there was a thing about food going to waste. I just can't remember where it was. Oh well. Over 1,000 gold. Alboin of the Lombards. You're a vile person who will burn in the fires of hell one day. Get out of my sight. Okay, you don't like me very much. Expect a chilly winter. Samo has... So, Crocus. So Samo, the Slavs, is now Nicene Christian. I am Arian Christian. That's going to be problems. That's going to be a little bit problematic for us, isn't it? You are... You can't dig in or encamp because you are... because you are adventurous. You cannot dig in, you cannot encamp. I guess there's a bandit camp over there. Might as well go have a look over there, see what happens. Finish turn. Caravan has arrived yet again. Hello, caravan. Plenty of fruit. I could just buy up all the fruit. That cloth is discount of 2 per cloth. Stone is on discount. Steel weapons are for sale. Well, I'm going to buy 10 steel weapons just because we can train clan. We have ourselves a tinker and a bard now. Hang on, so minstrels. Okay, minstrels are what we're looking for next. After steelmakers are done, we'll go for minstrels and get that fame up. At which point we need to get some boards from somewhere. Do you have boards to sell? Cannot be upgraded anymore, and you have no boards to sell. You do have boards to sell. Yoink. Buy all the boards as well. Then I can make a minstrel. How much does a minstrel require to train? 20 boards. Which means by the time, hopefully, we've trained minstrels, we'll have had another caravan to buy more boards from. Okay, now you've stopped production as well. Right, okie dokie. This is going to be interesting as well, because this is actually further south. This will actually be quite... This will be producing food later in the year. Move over here. Hands are idle. Skip your turn. Settlement is idle. Produce. Yeah, you won't fight with anyone ever. You won't fight with anyone ever. You might fight, but you can't fight with them. You will never engage in a feud ever. You're apathetic. You don't care. And you never has desires. So you might fight. Oil and Rook are the only ones that might fight, which would be annoying. I'll tell you no lies, that would be annoying if those two got into a feud. You are gonna keep moving down. Right. Clans are idle. Clans are idle. Right, what do we have here? Enemy army. Yeah, seize the bandit camp. Nice. Pillage it, because we just can. Right, you're going to move that way. Idle. Use treasure. Right, clans are idle. You move there. Watchtower is going to be like over here. I need to get these two in the Watchtower zone, so it might be Watchtower, 3-tile border. So that is flax. To be fair, there's probably a situation here to put maybe another lumberyard down here, if maybe. You can just move back that way. Settlement is idle. Produce treasure. Not training a clan. No, we're not training a clan. Can you not explore these places? Deserted farm. Only explorers could do that. Really? You saying scholars cannot? Surveyors cannot. Hang on. Surveyors cannot explore deserted locations. Right. Okay, that's inconvenient. We'll head back that way then. Might as well find out what those are. It's a bit of a shame. That is a bit of a shame. How to win. First, by conquering the capital city in one of the two Rumbling Empire factions. There are two distinct and independently run Roman empires. Both are quite strong in the early going, and picking a fight with them is very dangerous. Next time you'll grow much stronger than the Romans weaker, but for now it's probably best to stay on their good side. The ultimate goal is to defeat the Romans by capturing the capital city of either half of the empire, or take the empire over from within by becoming Magister Militum. Okay. We figured that one out a while back, but yeah, sure. You are just gonna... Oh, 1, 2, 3. That should be it. So we're going to construct a watchtower right there. You are just going to... I can't do that. So you're going to just... You need... Oh god. Okay, you have literally no... Okay, you're going to have to start moving back back home, essentially. Yeah, you're going to have to start moving back home, because... Elements idle. There. Steelmakers. Now we're going to train minstrels. Training a clan in nothing at the moment. Right, so how can you move along? Oh, you guys just want to fight. Good. Right, you need to move because your supply screwed. Not even supply blocked, you just supply screwed. There you go, that's fine. And actually that got the horses as well, which is nice. That got the horses as well. And that field of wheat. So we have a large grove of fruit trees, a coal deposit, a herd of horses. Right, how are you doing? You are moving. Please move. Right, that is an olive grove. Useful for oil. Identify what that is. Settlement's idle. Use treasure. Finish turn. The boisterous rivermen of Clan Bader. Clan Bader has joined our tribe. Aha! This must be the leader. You must be this very great tribe. Tonight we drink in your order. No extra move points to enter tiles with streams. No extra turns needed to enter a tile with streams. And boisterous means fame production increased by 1/4. You are going to be the perfect minstrels. Oh my god, the feud is gonna be slightly annoying, but you'd be the perfect minstrels. Settlement is idle. Because you become... Yes, okay, so you become minstrels and you leave. Right? Is that how this works? Because you become minstrels, you can become something else. So we will train you up in bardations, in the Bardlands, in the Bardic worlds. You can get retrained into something else. Like probably back into diggers, or maybe even a miner to get the... Yeah, we'll train you up to miner as well. We're actually going to train you in discipline. Train you in discovery for a turn. Just makes life a lot easier for everyone involved. As are idle. You supply critical. I know you are. Supply snow crystal. Oh my god, this is not going to work out well for you. Right, you need to... No. They're too far from home. Early February. No. Settlement is idle. Yes, I know. You're training up. You're going to train up to be a bard. But before that happens, you're going to train to be a miner. This turn. Come on. Oh my god, okay. You no longer supply screwed. Large grove of fruit trees. Very useful as well. Right, you keep moving back. Okay, you're going to be getting back in there and you're going to be getting healed as soon as humanly possible. Because, my god, do you need it. My god, do you require that. I can now train minstrels, hurrah. With minstrels we have catapulters, which have 10 power, 50 morale, 2 movement points. Reduces the supply level of tile by an additional 2 per turn when besieging enemy armies. Okay. Interesting. Scholars... have to be ennobled, and they cost 100 parchment. Inventors, patrons need to be ennobled. It's a social profession and requires 500 treasure to create. Instructors allows traits to be removed from clans in the settlement by spending 0. You know what? Yes, we'll train instructors. My god, are you there? Can you heal you next turn? We're going to heal you next turn because my god, you need healing next turn. My word. A caravan has arrived. A caravan hath arrived. Extra cheap. Can I heal you? You require oil. Right. Conveniently, oil. I could also steal tools for expensive, but I don't need to. I can sell another. Oh, that's fine. Anything I also got stupidly large amounts of. Tools, irons. I can buy the alcohol as well. I'll buy alcohol too. That means I can actually heal you up nice and proper. Must be in a cell with settlement. Fine, get back to the settlement, please. I got a gift of food or something from the Emperor, so hooray for the Emperor. Right, clans are idle. Hi. Find out what that is. Clans are idle. You are going to be down here mining that copper. Settlement is idle. You are now going to become a... I haven't got the boards for it. Oh, I forgot to buy the boards last time. Curses! Curses! Cursed you! Curse you! No, we'll just do that. We'll turn you into a guide just temporarily, because I've got 5 turns to wait. Heal. No move points remaining. Fine. Late April. Okay. Are we producing? You're producing. Yes. You are going to be moving over there. You are going to be healing up. Because my god, you require it. You did very well in just staying alive for that long outside the borders, but my god. There you go, back to full health, and your morale will be increasing slowly over time. Clans are idle. Yes, you are. Head back over there. Ooh, what do we find here? Grapes. Clan Bader's now a guide. I can now train instructors. Merchants and doubles production of all that. Competencies, engineers, dyers, turns cloth into fine cloth. Tools, boards, coopers. 2.5%, but that uses boards per turn. I haven't got a board maker at the moment. Glass blow coin makers makes coin from coal. Glass blowers quintuples production of basically non-meat food and alcohol. Steel armor smiths, colliers, massive coal from timber. Smelters, double iron production. We don't need double iron production really. Steel toolsmiths and steel weaponsmiths. Steel toolsmiths will be relevant in the future, correct? Bladesmiths. Honestly, bladesmiths and toolsmiths I kind of want to get up and running because that'll be because a bladesmith is just a better version of a weaponsmith, right? Because weaponsmith makes 2 to 2. This makes 8 from 4. We'll do that. Training clans, not happening at the moment. Not really doing anything at the moment. Clans are idle. Yeah, you've found the field of grapes, which will be useful for wine, possibly. 32 minutes. Clans are idle. So skip your turn. Settlement is idle, because I haven't got the bloody boards. And next time we will build the coal mine there. We will probably build, if we get another planting people, we get another plant of grove of fruit trees over there. Also need to get these flax deposits up and running as well, so we can get some flax in. I want to find out what that is. So I'm actually tempted, once that's discovered, to send you back in and sort of start making way more roads up and around this area. You probably can get pulled up as well, can't you? Because you're not really doing anything at the moment. Because the only thing I would want to bake, like for example the flax farm there and that, they already exist within their own little areas, so it's less of a thing. So we're not we might pull you up. Well, I'll pull you up when I know where I'm going to put you. That said, you are aggressive, and you have a hoarder, so you actually might be pretty good to turn into a... 50 parchment to remove this trait from the clan. Why would everyone want to remove it? Hang on. Clans. 50 parchment. Yes, okay. Right, so that's that there. We might turn Clan Giz into our next war clan. Men at Arms requires 5 steel weapons, which means I've got enough steel weapons for 2 men at arms as long as I can make the armor for it. Which, to be honest, I can just turn you into an armorer, right? We've got plenty of tools at the moment. Do not have armorsmith. There you go. Armorsmiths makes 2 armor from 4 iron. That's actually, yeah, that's a huge. Yeah, we'll do that for the time being. Next turn we will have an armorsmith. Anyway, I'll catch you next time, folks. See you then. Bye.